Anya wake up groggy, sit at the table, breakfast ready and everything. She look at Twilight. Twilight like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Yori secret police, that shit kind of complicated. Anya like, what the fuck you mean secret police? What the hell was going on while I was asleep? Oh nah, y'all ain't gonna wake me up? I bet. Watch this. She start eating your food. She like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, this shit garbage. Well, that shit had me dying. While I'm 100% certain that Anya didn't mean it like that, it's always hilarious to think about it in that way. I love Anya so much, but she's out in that bitch trying to divert from the problem at hand. Loid's starting to feel some doubts, you know, Yori, secret police. So he's trying to figure out, yo, does Yor really know about this? Is Yor trying to run some game? This is what chapter 14 is about. Loid trying to get down to the nitty gritty, trying to figure out what Yor got going on. They ship Anya, her violating out of school. Anya goes to school. This ain't her chapter. This ain't her chapter. Loid really need to get down and get to knowing what Yor got going on. So he bugs her. He's like, oh, there's something on your neck. Puts the bug in her little collar. Yor going to work. Yor not feeling good. Yor feel like she useless. She don't feel like the wife like she needs to be, even though it's not a real marriage. She still feels like she's gotta fulfill her duties because Loid was handling it with Yori and everything. So she goes to work all doom and gloom, sulking. And you know what? It happens. Sometimes you feel like you ain't doing enough. It happens to the best of us. You know, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, damn, it's about 5 o'clock, I ain't do shit. And that shit happens. So Yor's co-workers they see her soaking. And you know how they are, bitching, talking mad shit. Oh, I guess she is human. Da-da-da-da. This is that. And then the super bitchy one gonna come out of nowhere. Oh, talking mad shit. I don't even remember what the hell she said. Bitch ass. I'm so tired of her. So Loid listening in on the bug, and he's like, damn, her coworker's kind of ass. I ain't gonna So the boss comes, swings around, get back to work, all y'all, what the hell's wrong with you? But he's like, yo, I need you to deliver a letter real quick. So Yor's like, okay, I'll deliver the letter. And she walks out. So now it's time for Twilight's plan to kick in. He gets the boy Frankie. He gets the disguises. He looks dead like Yori's lieutenant. Dog, he looks dead like him. The one that looked like Scooter House, I'm telling you, looks dead like him. It's him and Frankie in the disguises. And they intercept Yor. They try to question her, try to get something out of her, try to see what she's involved with, you know, because the idea behind it is that if she knows that her brother is in the secret police, she got nothing to worry about, you know. She gonna be mad confident, she gonna be sly, she is gonna fold, and Twilight gonna figure out what she's into. But it don't go that way. So they got this whole plan script concocted up. Frankie eating up the role. I ain't gonna lie, Frankie was going crazy. That man got a new face, don't know how to act. He don't know how to act for real. So he dragging it. He doing whatever he can to try to get Yor to bite on the bait. But Yor's like, I ain't do nothing wrong. My husband, outstanding citizen. My brother, outstanding citizen. I've done nothing wrong to attract the secret police. She is shaking. She's like, whoa, I got fake married to avoid these suspicions. So don't do me like that. Don't size me like that. I'm good. She flashed the ring and everything. I'm good. I don't want them problems. So Frankie like, no. We gotta feel me, like, don't play with us. Oh, we about to arrest you for real now. You wildin'. He's really dragging it. So he goes to reach out at Yor. Yor, put that nigga on the ground. Don't play with me. She said, I already told you. I'm a married woman, so don't fucking touch me. I was like, oh, okay. Tell that nigga. Even though that's my dog. Even though that's my dog in disguise. Tell that nigga still. Twilight does one final press, like, oh, da-da-da-da. You know, we still trying to figure out if you a threat to the country. And she tightened. Yor squares up. She's like, dog, I ain't never commit no treason in my life. I don't know what the hell you talking about, but tighten the fuck up. So Twilight, alright. They stare at each other real quick. Twilight, alright. I'll give you that. So he stepped back. He lets Yor go on with her day. And then Frankie like, dog, this is the biggest waste of fucking time. Knowing he just got his ass beat. He's like, no, this was a farce. It was a big waste of time. Twilight like, no. Shit was necessary. Had to be done. Frankie looked at his head. He's like, bro, remember, I remember I told you this, dog. You can't let your emotions get in the way of this operation. Niggas like you and me, we don't get to live that life where we get to be emotional and shit like that. This is what we do. We don't get that. Frankie dropped that dime on him, that gem on him, and then he gonna back it up. And I ain't gonna lie, with this new face, I'm finna get the ladies, I'm finna get the honey, boy. I'm finna get the shorties. So Twilight ripped the mask off. He's like, alright, nigga, relax, bro, relax. So Twilight catches Yor on the way back home from the post office. And he's like, oh, fancy seeing you here. Knowing good and well where he been all day. He reaches for her neck, grabs the bug, and he takes it off. Yor kind of opens up a little bit about how she been feeling. And Twilight consoles her. He's like, oh, you don't gotta worry. Everyone got their strengths, got their weaknesses. And you know, as long as you're being you ain't got no problem. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing. Just saying the right things. He was spitting for it, and I feel like he actually meant that for it. He's not lying. So, you know, everyone got a role to fill. Do what you do best and enjoy yourself. You don't gotta worry about what you not do. You know, do you. They walk in together, and then Yor absorbed that shit. Like, you know what? I'm really glad I married you for it. That was probably one of my favorite panels for the chapter. I was like, felt that was nice. That was really nice to see. In celebration of their 1 year anniversary, in air quotes, they grab a cake, they go home, and it cuts back to them at the crib. And Anya walks through the door like, hey, because she was already catching on to how each of them were feeling. So she's like, oh, I'm glad to see y'all getting along again. They looking at it like, we was never fighting, so I don't know what the hell you talking about. But Yor's like, it's okay, we got cake, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, let me get that cake real quick. Let me get that cake real quick. And that's the end of chapter 14. Loid's starting to crack. We starting to see Loid's doubts creep in. Loid's emotions start to get in the way. He was feeling guilty for doubting Yor. That's usually what he does. He makes sure he's always precautious. He's always careful. He makes sure he knows every alternate outcome of a scenario. But he actually felt guilty for doubting Yor in this whole situation, and that's where we start to see it. That man's got feelings. The feelings coming out. He's opening up, and hey, I'm interested to see how human Loid allows himself to be. But hey, I love this chapter. I'm gonna try to get chapter 15 out because the anime catching up with me. I'm trying to stay ahead of the anime, you know, and give y'all a little preview of what's to come. So, if you like the video, leave a like for me. If you fuck with me, try to subscribe for me. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Be yourself. Be you. Love yourself. Love what you do. And that's EsVeeO.